Tiana, Anissa, Loliongkai, Nuriwati. Mereka tinggal bersama kah? Are they staying together or blackout kah?
Tak tahu, madam.
Yang lain tak pasti.
Okay. So macam mana? Nak start kelas ke? Nak buat kelas ke? Nak buat revision hall? Sebab ramai tak ada hari ini. What do you think? Today we are going to what have we learned in previous class?
We learn about library, madam. Java util, like that.
We learn about how to get user input,
Yes.
kan?
About buffer as well.
Inputting.
So how's your exercise going on? Okay.
Some of them a lot of error.
Okay, what is it a lot of error? Which part is it a lot of error? So what book is it?
Yes.
Okay, did I tell you that the workbook also have some error inside their code? Okay, for example, maybe the name of the variable is not correct, or the name of the object is not tally with the object that it creates, and so on. Do you notice that?
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed that there's some typo as well.
So we need to debug it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think the person who designed this lab workbook, I think he purposely put some error in there so that you notice the error and then you debug it and then you learn something. So can you manage to debug the error?
Some of them, yes, but some confusing.
Yeah, some of them, some of them, no.
Okay, which one you cannot?
For
Which one you cannot debug? Which part?
I.
Which question?
For I and for I.
For I. Hold on, I scroll first. Okay, for I. Okay, for I and
For J.
I and J. Okay, let me run the code. So what is the error that you test there? What is the error that you test there?
Yang STD-in kerja po.
So can you identify which one is the error? You cannot identify, is it?
Already, madam.
forgot already.
I cannot find symbol, he said.
Okay, what does it mean that it cannot find symbol? Okay, hold on, I
Ano,
share
madam?
screen. I share screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
madam.
I just copy paste the I just copy paste the code and so let me make the indentation first. So after, if you, let's say if you copy and paste, I think you also have to do the indentation so that the code is more readable. You know what is indentation?
Yes, madam.
Indentation is what I'm doing now. Okay. So okay. So ini lagi. So do you find any difference in between this code and the code that I show you in my notes? Do you see any difference or not? Do you see any difference or not? No response.
Not sure, madam.
Not sure. I know why you feel not sure. I think I already enabled the input output notes for you already, guys.
Is it the difference between input stream reader between what is it? Don't remember.
Yeah, you guys didn't remind me to make the notes available in chapter 3. That's why you cannot remember what is the difference and then what is the I make it available for you first. Okay, I think this is the notes. Chapter 3.1, chapter 3.2. Yeah. So can you see the difference? In my notes, I have to have two lines. I have two lines, right?
Yes, madam.
Okay. And then for the codes, it has only one line. Can you see that? This part.
Yes, it doesn't declare a new input. Doesn't declare a new input.
Ah, okay. It's not object, the declaration of object. So I explain to you first. This part, okay, can you see?
Yes.
The one that,
Yes.
that I highlight. New input stream reader, this part is actually this. It's actually this line. Okay, so when you create a new object for the input stream reader class, the object will be used as the parameter for the constructor in buffer reader. Okay, it's actually the same. It's actually the same. This is the command or this is the line of code to create object. So if you it's actually the same. This is the command to create object. So if you read the same line, the same thing. Okay, so why I do it in two lines is also runnable. Okay, two ways. So now this object baca from buffer reader is used to get user input here. Can you see that? Okay,
Yes.
so this one you record back, huh? And now look at the code here. The object created from buffer reader will be used to read input that is entered by user. So can you see where is the mistake here?
Yes, madam. The std in.
We change to in data.
So either way, if you want to change this to STD standard input or you want to change in data, up to you. Okay, so we try to run the code first. This is where I save my code. All right, so let's say I run the code now. It says error, right? Cannot find symbol. Error cannot find symbol means that you do not declare this symbol or this variable or object earlier before you use it. So this error means that you do not declare or you do not define this one earlier. Okay, so you look inside the code, either you want to change this to the one according to this, or you want to change it into in data also can, up to you. Okay, so after I save, run again, no error. Okay, so it says enter the data, 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, guys.
Okay, madam.
Okay, madam.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on. So any more question? Any more error that you cannot solve? Just now, I and
For J.
yeah, what is the problem with 4J? Okay, this is the code for 4J. Can you see what is the error? Is it similar with just now one?
I think it is similar to for I.
Yeah, so you try to solve the problem. I think there are a lot of this kind of error inside the code, inside this workbook. So let's say maybe some of the variable is declared in this in different way, and then maybe when they call the variable is also, using a different variable. So I think you can debug it by yourself. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
madam.
madam.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Any question? Any more error that you cannot solve or you feel confused?
Madam.
No, if no, I think I want to share with you on the new chapter 3.3, because if not, I think you will not be able to start with your lab exercise 1, your assessment. So we
Madam,
cannot.
may I ask,
Yes, you can ask.
is there any difference between input stream reader and scanner?
Mhm.
Is there any
Yes,
difference?
yes, they are different. So what are the different?
I don't know, madam. That's why I asked.
Anybody can answer Eric question? What is the difference? I think I did show you or I did tell you what are the difference. Okay, the most obvious one is, let me open the slide. Okay. The most obvious one would be the library that you call different package. One is it is from the input output package. Another one is from which package?
Util.
Yes. So that is the most obvious one. Second one is if you use input output stream reader, it would get user input in terms of string, okay, in the form of string. But if you use scanner, it actually has a few flexibility that you can adopt from here. You can get user input in the form of string, byte, short, integer, long, float, double. But if you use input output stream reader, you have to parse the, yes, you can actually get user input in terms of string, but you can also convert it into the form that you want. For example, you want to convert it into double, you want to convert it into integer, it is possible for you to do it. If you notice, it is in your lab workbook. Have you seen the example there? To get user input in string, but then convert it into other form. Have you done it?
Yes, madam.
So this is the example. Can you see from my screen? If you get user input by using input stream input, then you can pass it into the one that you need. That is the difference in between the two packages. If you want to know more, you can refer to the library that I shared to you last week. Did I share with you the
Yes,
link?
madam. The Oracle link.
Yeah, so you can look into that library. You look what are the different. You look for the differences. Okay or not?
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Any more question? If not, I proceed with construct branching statements and array. I think this is also a revision for you lah. Huh? So that is why, even though Berselina is not here, is Nuriwati here? Nuriwati is also not here. So even though Nuriwati and Gracelina is not here, I think I still can proceed with this chapter lah, because step in your programming fundamental. So it is actually the same, but just a revision for you. Okay, okay or not?
Can, madam.
I actually promised you to upload video, right? But then I still haven't able to download the video from the Webex. Do you have any video recorded?
Yes, madam.
Maybe can you share with me so that I can upload into CDOS for your friend?
The file is too large, madam. 7 gig.
Oh, okay. So maybe I try to
Can upload to
export.
YouTube, madam.
But you give what is
Upload
it?
to YouTube.
I think it's better for me to upload into CDOS lah, so that everybody can access. You don't upload to YouTube because I feel shy. You upload to YouTube, everybody can see. I upload into CDOS, only you can see. Okay. So I think I will start with this subtopic 3.3 construct branching statements and arrays. Okay, so previously we have already seen how to do user input by using the two types of library, the input-output package and also utils package, which is scanner class that you use to get user input. So today we are going to look into construct branching statement and arrays. So today I think I'll focus on the branching statements only. Actually, this one is revision for you because you have already learned this in your fundamental programming and it is actually the same. Okay. In Java program, there are the control statements available used to control the flow of the execution of the program. There are three types of control statements. We have selection statements, repetition statements, and also branching statements. When you want to do repetitive action in Java programming, eventually you can go through the repetition statements. There are a few, there are three of them. We have for, we have while, we have do while. Okay, and as for selection statement, normally selection statements is for you to do decision. If this is true, then it will execute which statement. That is selection statements. Selection statements eventually is similar with branching statement. So let us look into selection statements. In selection statement, there's a control statement to execute a single statement or a block of code. One of the example is simple if. If the conditional expression is true inside this if statement, it will execute the statements inside this block. So when I say block, it's actually from this curly bracket until this curly bracket. This is where we set the control statements or the conditional expression. If this appears to be true, it will execute the statement inside this block. So this is a simple if, right? Next is if-else statements. The if-else statement is an extension of simple if. It provides another option if the statement returns false. So else statement will be executed if the statement condition here is false. It doesn't fulfill the statement here, then it will execute the else statement here. Okay, so that is if else. So which one is better? Which one is better to cater unexpected condition happen here?
If else.
Else, right? If you have else, then the possibility of your program crash is lower because you have this statement cater the if statement. Okay. Next, the even better one is nested if. Nested if is also called as if statement, can be met by simply entering new if statement in the else part, or you have another else if else block inside the if part. That is what we say nested if. Okay. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Hold on. I want to show you something. Have you ever heard of nested doll?
No, madam.
No, madam.
Have you seen this doll before?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what we say nested doll. You know how to play with this doll or not?
Yes, you just open it. Madam.
Yeah, and then you will see doll inside the doll and then doll inside the doll again, right?
Yes.
This is what we say nested doll. Okay, so the word nested if eventually come from that nested doll concept, right? So that is nested if. So means that if we say nested if, it is if inside if or if inside else. So that is nested if. Okay. Next is a switch statement. Switch statement or another word for it is branching statement. The switch statement actually is a selection for you to select. Okay, if you have this case one, it fulfill one, then it will execute this statement. Next, execute the second expression and so on. Unless you put what here? Unless you put what? There is a statement for you to put here to control so that it doesn't go to expression number 2. What is it? What's the keyword? Okay, what is the keyword for you to control so that the yes, correct. Okay, if you put break here, then it will not execute case expression number 2. Is this correct? So if I enter 1, will it go to 1, 2, and so on? Or it will stop at 1? What do you think? What do you think?
Stop at 1.
Stop at 1. Are you sure?
What is it,
My
madam?
question is, let's say I enter 1. Okay. So it execute 1, 2, and then follow until the end, or it will stop at 1?
Stop at
Are you
1.
sure?
If it's true, I think it's going
There's
to
a break.
be one.
You need to remove the
Yes, you
slash.
need to remove this so that it will stop at 1.
Comment.
Yes. Okay, so just iklan sajalah. Actually, just want to show you this is the switch statement. Okay. So recall back already your memory. Recall back already your memory.
Sikit-sikit.
Okay. So next we got into looping statement. Okay. When I say looping, what comes into your mind?
Repeating, madam.
Yes,
Infinity.
repeat. Some of you say infinity and so on. Okay, so loop means that keep on repeating the same thing. So this is one of the loop statement that you are going to learn or to refresh back your memory. For loop. Okay, it provides a compact way to iterate over a range of value. In for loop, the syntax or the keyword is for followed by brackets. Inside the bracket, this is the initialization of the looping index. Next is the condition, up until which condition that it need to loop, or if this condition is true, it will keep on executing until it meets this condition. Okay, until it meets the condition, until the condition is false, then it will stop. Increment or decrement of the index for the for loop. And this is the statement that is going to execute if this condition is true. That is for loop. While loop is a looping or repeating statements as for loop. The syntax is while followed by the expression or the condition, and then inside here there are the statement. Next is do while. Do while loop is a past tense loop statement. So it will run the code in here, then it check the condition. But for loop and while loop, it will check condition first and then execute the statement. That's the difference in between while loop and do while loop. Any question?
No, madam.
Okay, no question. So I think I will not continue on in array because array you have to learn new thing. Okay, but before I end the class, I want you to use 5 minutes to write a program to loop using for loop to loop hello world 5 times. Okay, I will call up 2 person from you to show me your output. So you can start doing it now. 5 minutes, I think can be done. Five minutes, After 5 minutes, I will call you up to show to me how to show to me your screen that your hello world is actually looped 5 times. Okay. Give you some tips. For start with 0. If you want to loop it for 5 times, how is the condition?
5.
Is it 5?
4.
5 or 4? Which one is correct?
I think it's 4 because you start from 0.
Yes. Why? Because 0, loop 1 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many times is this?
5.
Okay. And what do I need to write in here?
System out print.
System out line.
The pin line.
Then hello world.
Hello world.
Okay. So you try out, see whether it's runnable or not. I will call you up to show to me. Okay. So answer is given. Wait for you to show me. Done already? Done already?
Trying to compile, madam.
No, wait, madam.
Okay lah. Saya pun run juga lah. Can you see my screen? You only see my Microsoft Word, is
Only
it?
slide. Only slide.
We do together lah, huh? Okay. So give a name to your class. Let's say hello. Remember, your class name has to be capital letter, and in order for your code to be able to run, what is the on-off switch that I need to put into the class?
Public static void main.
Void main.
Yes. Okay. And inside the main is the code that you want to run, right? Okay. So have you done? Can run or not? Can run or not?
Yes, madam.
Siapa buka lagu kuat sangat, terkejut saya. So what do you save the file as?
I only save
What do you
as main, madam.
save
Save
as? Save as?
Java, then all files
Huh? It has to be the same name as?
as the class.
Yes, as the class name. Okay. So is it runnable at your place?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Is it runnable? Can you run? Can you run it? Siapa tak
Yes,
jawab, saya panggil dia.
For me, yes.
Siapa lah buka lagu kuat sangat ni? Kak sudah telinga saya. Okay, Lo Leong Kai, can you show me your screen? Lo Leong Kai, are you here? Belum lagi. I already give you the answer. Who else is in my class? Let me check. Grace, can you show me your screen? Oh, no, sorry. I have to stop sharing first. Grace. Can I make you as presenter? You show me your screen. Already changed you to presenter. You share, sekejap, saya besarkan. Lama. Low bandwidth you, Grace.
Huh? Sorry?
Your your line is not sufficient. I think you just
I sent picture.
yeah
to Blogger.
yeah already. Hello. Okay. Good.
Sure,
Can you
madam.
show? Scarlett.
Yes, wait.
They make you as presenter. After this, carry satu lah.
Can you see it, madam?
Huh?
I already share my screen.
I want to look at your command prompt. Mana command prompt awak Scarlett?
Ada ke, madam?
Ya ada. Okay, good. Okay, last carry satu. After you share, then we can end the class.
Right, madam. Nama laptop is lagging.
Okay. Carry satu dah kah? The whole class is waiting for you.
Madam, I think Carrie
Yes.
Can he send a picture, madam? A screenshot?
Mana dia hilang?
Madam, still lagging, madam.
Alright lah, then siapa ha? Ashraf lah. Ashraf, show your screen and then we can end the class.
Okay. Yeah. How to option? Done. Already share.
I didn't see. Sorry. Can you show again? Can you show your code again? Sorry.
Wait. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I saw a triangle. Okay, good. What is that triangle?
This one is
I just curious. What is that triangle about?
it's, just for music. For music.
Oh, What apps is that?
Rain meter.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I think I just end the class here since some of you already can run the code. Means that my objective today is achieved. Achieve or not?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, madam.
I cannot look at everybody's code, but I hope that everybody can do the code. Can or not?
Okay, madam.
All right. Any problem we discuss in Telegram group. Okay?
Okay.
Kenapa hari tu tak discuss problem pasal yang kita yang awak punya masalah lab workbook tu kenapa tidak discuss dalam group?
Depan-depan lagi seronok, madam.
Betul.
Saya pun seronok juga kalau awak boleh discuss dalam Telegram. Come on, make the group happening. Supaya group itu nampak meriah. Bolehkah? Ask any question about Java code. But after this, if got assessment, lab exercise, don't discuss the answer in there lah, huh? Don't discuss the answer with anybody. You just have to do it by yourself lah, huh? And your group. So I forgot to discuss with you the other day. You prefer to do individually or you prefer to do in group? Hold on,
Group.
In group, madam.
In group.
Because I saw that some of you choose to do individually, is it? I think I asked somewhere.
Let them do individual lah, madam. The one who vote for individual.
Ni. So we have 5 votes for individual. I also vote for individual. So if you would like to do in group of 2, there are 17 of you. And then there are 4 of you who likes to do it. How many of you are inside my group? Is it 21 or 22?
21.
If 21, we cannot do. If 21, I think we cannot do 2 in a group. We have to do 3, right?
Yes, madam.
Madam.
So the group will be 3. 3 of you in a group. So how? You want to do it individually or you want to do it in group?
Group, madam. Group.
In group. In group.
Group, madam.
So if you say in group, then we decide that we do in group lah. Okay?
Okay.
Because the question will be different. If you choose to do individually, then the question will be easier a bit. But if you would like to do in a group, then the question will be difficult a bit. Not much different lah, but a bit lah. Huh? Okay?
Madam.
Do in group lah. So if you are going to do in group, how are you going to discuss? You are not going to see each other.
Using
We use
Google Meet or Discord.
use Discord.
Okay. So no sleeping partner. No sleeping partner means that everybody have to do your part. No sleeping partner. Okay? Can you not?
Okay.
Okay, madam.
If you have sleeping partner, report to me. I will fail him or her. Remember, at the first class, I tell you that your assessment is one of the requirement for you to pass this subject, right? So, means that no sleeping partner, everybody going to do your part. Okay? Okay?
Okay. Madam.
My terms and condition is easy. Everybody have to run your code, everybody have to write code, and everybody have to submit your assessment. my requirement is very easy for you to pass this subject. Okay, but when you are doing your assessment, make sure no copy and paste from other friend. You have to do it by yourself. If I found out that you copy and paste from your friend, sorry, I cannot give you pass, even though you are the original author. But if I found that two groups have the same answer, then both of the groups have to see me again next semester. Okay. Of course, there are some exercises that have the same answer because the lab question is only one. But there is no copy and paste. I can detect if you copy and paste because the pattern will be the same. The pattern how you write code will be the same if you copy and paste. Okay. My terms and condition is very easy only. You have to do your own work. If you really cannot do, you can talk to me personally. I can guide you along. Okay. Our objective is very straightforward. We just want to pass OOP. Okay. If you put more effort, then you can get A for OOP. So my aim with you in this semester is we are going to pass this subject. So if you have any problem, you have to look for me, you have to talk, and then let us solve the problem together. But don't ask me to give you the answer lah, because you are the one who need to come up with the answer lah. Okay?
Madam.
Okay.
So I will entertain you. Okay? If you have any problem, talk to me. But if you have coding problem, which is not related to your assessment, chat inside the group. We solve it together so that your friend can learn also from there. Okay?
Okay, Madam.
Yes?
madam.
Yes?
For the past lecture video, how to access? I mean, kan
Ah,
Eric kata dia punya file besar.
ah,
Maybe he can upload at tele.
I think I try to collect from, because I also got record, but my recording is actually inside cloud. I have to download and then upload into CDOS. So I try to upload first. If cannot, then we ask Eric to send over in Telegram.
Cannot, madam.
Okay.
My video has a song inside, so it's a bother.
Tahu pun. Pekat telinga saya dengar tadi.
Oh, dia lah yang pasang music ni.
Okay lah, I think
Iyalah, bah.
I try to download and upload lah. You give me some time to get access to the video first. Okay.
Okay, Madam.
All right. So I think your assessment will be out within this week lah. Because you have a lot, so I have to give you time to do. Okay. See you on
Okay, madam. Thank
Wednesday.
you.
All right.